Now, I got this comment here below one of my videos yesterday, and I just thought I would talk about it because unfortunately, too many of us are in this situation where we're afraid of taking action. You know, in my online life, I have been in that position for far too long before I took action. You know, as I said many times in this channel here, I was afraid of writing fiction. I was afraid of starting a podcast. I was afraid of creating my own digital products. And that fear stopped me for a long time. And I think sometimes when you actually take action, even if you don't believe in yourself, even if you think that your attempt is going to be terrible, you will find that when you take action, you actually get over that kind of mental hurdle that you need to get over. You know, have you ever been in those situations in your life where maybe you were learning how to ride a bike? Maybe you were learning how to drive a car. And when you're sitting there, maybe you're terrified to get on the bike. Maybe you're terrified to get into the car. But when you actually do get in, and when maybe you go on that first freewheel on your bike, you find it's not as bad as you thought it was, that you built it all up in your head. Or when you go for your first drive, terrifying as it might have been, you find, well, you're still alive. You can go back and do it again. Or maybe you're at the top of maybe a snowy hill, you're sitting in your little toboggan and, the slope ahead of you just seems treacherous. You just think it's too dangerous. But yet when you push off and when you slide down that hill, you find it's not as bad. And usually in those situations, you grab your little toboggan and you go racing back to the top of the hill because you realise, it's not as bad as you thought it was. But I think a lot of us are in this situation where we just have this kind of mental block. We build it away up in our head that it's something that we can't do. But you will find, and this is something that I have found many, many times, is that when you take action, you're going to say to yourself, why didn't I do this sooner? I said that to myself loads of times. Why didn't I write fiction sooner? Why didn't I record podcast episodes sooner? Why didn't I start doing videos like this sooner? It was all in here. You will find that the biggest hurdle that you will have is you. You need to get over you. So what I'd say is to this particular person and to all of you, if you are in this situation, is take action. Yes, it's scary, but when you find that when you do take action, it's not as bad as you think it is. And if maybe you think, well, the whole world is going to watch you and criticize you, I'm telling you now, write a blog post, make a video, put something online, and you will find that hardly anyone will even read it, look at it, or comment on it, because no one is paying attention to you right now. So that's what I say to everyone here, is that you need to take action. You need to, even if you don't believe in yourself, make the worst attempt that you can. Just make an attempt. And you will find that by making that attempt, it does knock down this kind of mental wall that you have in your head, where you'll find that the second time you go back, it will be easier, but at least you'll be taking action. I don't want you regretting years to come where, you said to yourself, well, I should have had that YouTube channel, or I should have made those videos, or I should have built that online business. That moment of regret is waiting for you in the future if you don't take action now. So take action now. Yes, it is going to be scary. Yes, you are probably going to embarrass yourself. You're probably going to make a mess. You're going to screw up. But by taking action, you will improve. You will get better. And eventually you'll, say that to yourself. Why didn't I do this earlier? So remember that. Do it now and don't have that regret sometime in the future. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.